We all know that tunes out on the trail are super important, and when it comes to soundbars and stereos, they're like the #1 accessory after roofs in the industry. And in this industry, there are a lot of options to choose from. And lots of you folks are going to opt for a factory-designed stereo option like Wet Sounds from Can-Am or Rockford's options from Polaris, but today I want to show you an option from KEMIMOTO that's really impressed us here at Trax. The Midnight line of soundbars with options from 18 inches wide all the way up to the Midnight 80 that I'm testing today that's a full 32 inches wide with 6 speakers. Now the Midnight 80 pushes 500 watts of peak power, and it pushes that into 2 tweeters, 2 mid-ranges, and 2 woofers. That's pretty impressive. On top of that, it has less than 1% total harmonic distortion, which means that you're gonna get crystal clear sound out on the trails. And when you're out on the trails, KEMIMOTO designs their soundbars for outdoor, off-road rugged use. They come with aluminum mounting clamps to attach to your side-by-side or golf cart roll bar, and they're IP66 rated all aluminum housed soundbars with waterproof controls, speakers, and connections, so you know you're good to take the Midnight soundbar anywhere your adventures take you. You can connect to your Midnight 80 via Bluetooth, auxiliary input, or USB input. The Bluetooth will work up to 33 feet away, and you can control the stereo remotely up to 66 feet away. But there's always the push-button controls on the front of the soundbar if you prefer to use it that way as well. So I have to point out the obvious. The name Midnight isn't just because it sounds cool. These soundbars are also fully customizable light shows that you can access through the app and change anything that you want. There's over 200 lighting modes you can play around with and change light color and illumination modes. Everything from strobe to fade flash and jump, the soundbar even syncs with your music to illuminate the audio you're playing. Now, should you want more visibility in the cab while trying to read maps or locate gear at night? No problem. The dome light setting will turn on all the white light on the soundbar so that you and your riders can see inside the side-by-side better. So you don't have to ride with the lights strobing and flashing all the time, but we do know that at big events or even just out for a fun trail ride, custom illumination is pretty huge in our industry. And to prove my point, go to any event and you're gonna see tons of whip lights, interior LEDs, and all kinds of light bars with special color options. But KEMIMOTO combines the cool custom illumination with a soundbar so that you don't have to wire both into your ride. Installation is really simple with just a power and ground required, and it takes only 20 minutes or so. So now mounting options for your KEMIMOTO Midnight soundbar are either out front or in the back, whether it be on your golf cart or your side-by-side. For us, this roll bar is pretty low, so putting it up front puts it right in our sight line. Don't want that, so mounting it out back is perfect. And because we can control it either via the app or the included remote, we don't actually ever have to touch those controls on the front if we don't want to. On the trail, the sound from the Midnight 80 is equally as strong as other soundbars that I've tested from companies like JBL. The bass is good, considering the size of the subwoofers. The high-range sound from the tweeters isn't piercing, but full, and complements the mid-range speakers that do a lot of the work of delivering the body of the songs that you're listening to. Now, if you really want big sound in your side-by-side or your golf cart, KEMIMOTO with the Midnight series has a really cool option where these soundbars will actually link and speak together, playing the same music and colors all at the same time. It happens within 20 feet range of one another, so you could put a Midnight 40 up front and an 80 in the back, and they'll work in harmony. That's pretty cool. You can also interchange the 18-inch Midnight 40, 26-inch Midnight 60, and the 32-inch Midnight 80 that we installed today in any combination to fill the cab of a 2, 4, or 6-seat side-by-side with not just great audio quality, but fun custom illumination. And to me, that's what it's all about. Getting out, having fun, customizing your ride, and enjoying it with the people you love being with.